Hey, what's up guys? Stacking and packing here with another 2-box $half hunt. So $1,000 and $half. Hopefully we can pull out some silver from these boxes. These are NF String and Sun rolls, as you guys can see. So let's get started. Box number 1, we're gonna have 3 semi-heavies that are a little bit heavier. And then we're gonna have, the rest are gonna be semi-heavies. We have a couple slightly heavies mixed in, but those are gonna be 225.9. We did have quite a few 225.8s, but I put those back because it would have been like half the box. So let's get into box number 2 now. Box number 2, we're gonna have 8 of these semi-heavies that are actually pretty heavier, and then we're gonna have 10 of the regular semi-heavies. So these 5 here, plus these 3 on top, are gonna be a little bit heavier. So 226 is the heaviest, and then we go down to 226.3, I believe. But we have quite a few 226.4s. So let's go ahead and crack open roll number 1 and see if we've got anything here, if I can get it out. Our rolls are stacked up. Let's see what we've got. Fingers crossed we can find some silver, or at least find some silver in the box before we get into our heavy rolls. Let's take a look at what this is. And that's not a silver. The edge was a little deceiving there, but we're gonna go ahead and get into the rest of this box and see what we can find. And I'll see you guys at our first. All right guys, so very last roll of box number 1, and we're gonna have some silver. I did take a peek already, so I know it's silver. We got a 40%er. It's a 1967 40%er. So we'll take that and we'll put it on the board for silver number 1. And we'll get into our heavy rolls. So let's get started. Now, I am taking recommendations for a new tripod because mine is broken. So if you guys use tripods for your videos, just leave a comment below and let me know what tripod you guys think I should use. I'm looking on Amazon. The one I have now is a cheaper tripod from Amazon. It's called a UB size, and I think it's the S model. So it's broken right now because the part that holds up the camera is kind of like floppy. The piece broke off that holds it in place. So if the video all of a sudden goes down, it's because the camera fell. 225.9. Nothing there. We'll keep going, 225.9. So with this box, we took all the 225.8s and we just put them back in the box. There's just a lot of 225.8s. So we just kept the 225.9s. Another 225.9. And then we should be getting into our semis, which are the 226 and above. And nothing there. And as always, just a quick reminder, we will be not opening, but we will be looking at all these off camera just to make sure we didn't miss anything. And another quick reminder, we do record in 4K, so most devices have 4K capability. So make sure you guys watch in 4K if that's something you'd like to do. So 1 silver for the box so far, which I will definitely take as it was in a normal weighted roll, so that's awesome. And this is our 3rd hunt for the month of August. I'm not seeing anything here. So yeah, we had 1 skunk so far for the month of August, and we had 2 hunts. This is our other hunt that had silver so far. So hopefully we can pull out some more and get the ball rolling for the month of August. If it was anything like last month, it'll be a great month. We did really well on the silver last month. I think we had 2 full rolls of silver between the 40 percenters and the 90 percenters. I think there was 31 40 percenters last month and 9 90 percenters. So we had a terrific month for the month of July. And then we had our quarter finds and some other cool finds along the way. Wow, it's a 2019. That's a not intended for circulation right there. It's a nicer one, but I usually just throw those back. 226.1. And we're gonna get into those heaviers of the semis in a few rolls here, which is always exciting. Let's weigh up this next one, 226. And then box number 2 had quite a few of those heavier semi rolls. Not really seeing anything here, possibly maybe a proof here. And no, it's not. Just a nicer 1981. And that's not a proof either, as our desk is pretty much getting taken over right now with all these rolls. This one was a slightly heavy here with a 225.9. It snuck in. Nothing there. 226. And then we're getting to that next roll. Oh, that's not a silver. Let's make sure this isn't a proof, and it's not. So we have our 3 rolls here. This is a 226.1. Maybe it's our next 2 that'll be the heavier. I might have mixed up the rolls. Nope, nothing there. 226.3. All right, so there we go. Getting into those little bit heavier rolls. If I can get it open. And I'm not seeing anything in the 226.3 roll. Double check. Nothing there. Let's keep going. And the 226.3 as well. Next box does have a 226.6, I think a 0.5, and a couple 0.4s. And I'm not seeing anything here. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to get started with 1 roll, the first roll of box number 2. And then, if I can get it out here. And then we'll go ahead and get started on box number 2. And see if we can find anything. Wow, that's a nicer 1971, and that's a bicentennial. So I'm going to go ahead, double check all of these rolls, make sure we didn't miss anything, and then we'll get into box number 2. Okay, guys, so to simply turn on notifications, all you're going to do is come over to that subscribe button. And if you're not subscribed already, you're going to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And then if you are subscribed, it should look like this. And then you're going to come over and you see that bell icon. You're going to go down over here, and you're going to turn on all notifications and click that. And just like that, our bell is now filled in, and you'll be getting all notifications for the channel. So all right, guys, no silver so far in box number 2, but we're going to get started with our heavy rolls, 226.1. Let's see if we can pull out some silver. Hopefully we can. And I'm not seeing anything in this roll. Now, as I said before, this top row is going to be the heaviers. Oh, we got a 226.3 over here. I guess that one snuck in, but we'll open it and see if there's anything. And I'm not seeing anything here. Nope, that's not a silver. But hopefully one of those 226.4 or 5 rolls has something in it. Maybe a really worn down 90%er would be nice. We'll take anything. We'll take all the silver we can find. We're not picky here. So we'll take whatever we can get. 226.2. Box number 2 did seem to have more of those heavier rolls. And I'm not seeing anything there. So hopefully it'll pay off with these rolls here, and we'll get some silver. Now I do have 2 more boxes to go through, so hopefully we find some silver in those boxes, but that'll be another video. We do have an ender in that video. It's going to be a proof, And it's not a silver, it doesn't weigh like one. So hopefully there is silver in that box. That would be nice. 226 on the dot. Nothing there. Let's make sure it's not a proof, and it's not. 226.1. Another roll that doesn't look to have silver. 226.1. I can open it properly. And I'm not seeing anything in this roll. And then our final one before we get into those heavier of the semi-heavies. So another 226.1. We got quite a few of those semi-heavies that are weighing in a little bit heavier. 8 to be exact, so 226.3. And then we work our way up to our heaviest of 226.6. And I'm not seeing anything there. Nope, it's a 1971. This one's a 226.3 as well. We got quite a few of those 226.3s. Nothing in this one, as our desk is starting to get filled up, as it always seems to do when we get into these heavy rolls. With NF String and Son, another 226.2. And I think we got one actually, guys. And this, actually, we might have 2 in this roll. I think there's 2 in this roll. So we'll take the first one out. Yep, that's a silver right there. 1968. So there we go. And I'm sure you guys can see that second one. So I'll put this one to the side. And it's another 1968 Denver. So awesome. 2 silvers in one roll. Multi-silver roll. Let's go. That is awesome. That one 1968 was a super thin looking coin. All right, and next roll, 226.2. And it looks like our scale, we gotta turn it off and back on. Try it one more time. 226.5. So let's see. So far, 3 40%ers. We'll definitely take that. And it looks like we got another one right here. So let's go ahead and see. And that's a silver. I can just tell from the reverse. 1969 Denver. Awesome. That makes number 4. This one has something on the reverse of it. And doesn't look like there's anything else in that roll. So let's keep on going. Box number 2 is starting to heat up. Got a 226.2. And I'm not seeing anything here. Let's double check. That's not silver. And neither of those. So we're getting to those last 3 now. 226.3. And I don't see anything sticking out in this roll. So let's go ahead and get into our next one. 226.5. So let's go ahead and crack it open. And I'm not seeing anything in this one. So we'll go ahead and get into our heaviest of the rolls, which is this one. It should be a 226.6. Let's see. Fingers crossed we got something good in here. And I'm not seeing anything in this one. So we're gonna go ahead, double check all of these rolls, make sure we didn't miss anything, and then I'll see you guys in the wrap up. All right guys, so we didn't miss anything in those rolls. So let's get into the wrap up. Box number 1, we pulled out 1 silver, a 40%er in 1967. And then box number 2 is where we scored 3. We scored this 1968 Denver. And the other 1968 Denver in the same roll, making it a multi-silver roll, or a silver sandwich as some people call it. And then we found a 1969. and this one's a Denver as well. So 3 40%ers in box number 2 and 1 in box number 1 for a total of 4 40%ers. We're gonna go ahead and add it to our silver jar. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below, as well as leave a comment and subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on our next hunt.